Andito ako ngayon kasama si Obitz. Ayan, si Future Obitz. Galing pa siya ng Denmark. You have to watch this video because sobrang yung mga strategies, mga signals, eto, ibibigay sa atin ni Obitz. How do you start?
First of all, you need to understand that the market will always go up and down.
I wanna know how you handle your situation before, your challenges, especially those losing trades that you mentioned, and how did you overcome them?
Everybody can learn to trade, but the difference between you and I, or somebody who's really good at trading and somebody who's not so good at trading, is can you overcome all these obstacles in your head saying, I can't do this, it's not gonna work, oh my god, I'm losing all my money.
Medyo hindi natin naseseryoso yung paggagawa ng vision board. Ito, lagi ko sa inyo sinasabi, it's very important to make your vision board because nakikita mo yung goal mo eh.
For me, it's easy because I look at myself in the mirror and I tell myself, I'm good enough. And that's the thing. You need to find a way for you to understand the world is how the world is. But you need to look at all time frames to understand where the market is going. Because you only look at the lower time frames, you're gonna lose so much money. And trust me, I've been there. I've lost like $65,000 in the first 3 years of my trading journey.
What's up mga kabit? Kamusta kayo guys? Andito ako ngayon kasama si Obitz. Ayan, si Future Obitz. Galing pa siya ng Denmark. Okay? So, kung ikaw ay trader, okay, makinig kang maigi. Sobrang dami mong matututunan. Lalo na yung mga newbies and beginners natin dito. You have to watch this video because sobrang yung mga strategies, mga signals, eto, ibibigay sa atin ni Obitz. So, brother, Future Obitz, welcome to the Philippines, brother.
Thank you so much.
Yan. So, medyo mapapalaban tayo. Bear with me with my English, okay? So, guys, ito tatanong na natin siya. Me, personally, I follow you on Telegram, on YouTube, on TikTok because of your strategy, okay? So, hindi ako basta-basta nagpo-follow, guys, pero dahil nakikita ko na effective yung mga strategies ni Obitz, talagang nagpo-follow ako sa kanya. And it's very unique, no? I want to learn from this guy. Brother, how did you start trading?
I think it was back like when I was 18 years old. I was thinking I didn't have a lot of money. I didn't come from a rich family or anything like that. So I was just tired, at working at the supermarket. Like I actually became like a trader very early. I know some people, they learn it like very late. But already at the age of 18, I was introduced to crypto and the crypto space.
Oh, you started crypto?
Yeah, the crypto was the first thing that I did. My friend, you probably have heard about it, like network marketing, affiliate marketing. Like my friend Christian, he invited me to this event, and actually it was through one of his friends, Josephine. And they took me to this event where they talked about like crypto and they talked about like trading and they talked about like how you can be financial free. Okay. And yeah, there was just something from that event that I really remembered that moment, and I was like, this is what I want to do.
Yep.
I want to get into this space, whether it's going to be trading or it's going to be selling, telephones or whatever it is. Like, do you know, I actually started out selling like, the not the wired, not the, what's called wireless telephones, not the mobile phones, like smartphones and everything, but like wired telephones. Like you had like it's called fastnet in Danish. So it's like your phone, you pick it up and you dial the number. You remember those phones?
Yeah.
I was selling those phones on the street, like just knocking the door, be like, hey, do you want to buy this phone? Like there was the network marketing back then. I was just like, if you sell like 5 of those phones, you will get like some kind of commission.
I think that's a very long time because that was a dial-up phone, right?
It was crazy.
So, yung mga lalabas ang mga edad nyo. I remember those kind of phones. But yeah, so you started doing sales and then you have the urge to, you really want to be, of course, financially free, and the opportunity that came up is crypto,
yeah. My friend taught me about like the crypto space, and I went online and I searched everything I could and learned about Bitcoin, and I learned about like Ethereum, and I learned about like there's something called forex, and with forex you can make money whenever you are traveling and whenever like the different currency are going up and down. It's like, for me it was mind blown because I've been traveling with my family, and I knew that okay, when I go from Denmark to USA, for example, when I return to Denmark, maybe the currency is not the same in Denmark as it used to be, and also in USA.
Yeah.
So maybe the dollar goes up and down all the time, right?
Yes.
There was a point where the dollar was bigger than the euro, and that's actually crazy.
Yeah.
So I just thought that was fascinating. So if I could make money whenever the market was going up or down, for me it was mind blowing. So I learned every single thing there was about forex. ICT, smart money
SMC.
concept, and all these things, and I didn't like it. I was like, this is not what I want to do. It's like, it seems like it's just
Very complicated.
yeah, it's complicated, and it's like the same names for just the same strategy. So I wanted to make my own strategy. So I was looking at, okay, how can I get into this and really, really understand it? So I saw there was like, okay, every single time a candle closes, and just to so people understand, when a candle closes, that's when the market is opening and closing. That's called a candle, right? You have the body candle, and then you have the wick. The wick is gonna be the highest price of the day, and you have a wick here, and that's the lowest price of the day, right?
Yes.
So when the candle opens and closes, there is a wick on top and on bottom. So I was like, oh, every single time we have that wick, that's when I can make money. So I was just looking for every single day where the lowest wick was and where the top wick was. And I was like, nobody's talking about this. Everybody's talking about order blocks, ICT, smart money concepts and everything. But if you just try to find like the lowest wick and the highest wick of the day, you can make money on that. And if you do it on the monthly or the weekly, you can do it on the monthly and the weekly. So I just do the same thing as I do with crypto. I hodl. I hold the money for a long, long time.
Okay.
And that makes me the first million in crypto and also in forex.
Nice.
And I use that money to invest into other assets.
Okay. So that's the time that you diversify your assets.
Yes.
Oh,
Took me 4 years. 4 years.
So what I noticed, guys, talagang dumaan siya dun sa matinding pag-aaral. So what I'm trying to say is that you really studied SMC, ICT. So it took a long time. Like me, guys, it's very hard for me to learn it because it's kind of complicated. I started learning, brother, like the basics, the indicators, the MACD, the basics of trading.
Yeah.
And then along the way, so I search about advanced tradings. That's the time that I learned ICT, order blocks, SMC.
Yeah.
But I noticed nung pinanood ko siya, when I watched him, it's a different strategy. So that's what I'm talking about, guys. Yung tipong, yes, you can study all strategies, but sometimes parang analysis paralysis yung nangyari. You have to find your own strategy. That's what happened to you.
That's really good advice. Yeah. I believe like everybody should find their own strategy. And even if people are learning from me, in the end, I know my students, what I want for them is that they learn from me, but they're not just duplicating me, but they're also making their own strategy. Because my strategy might not work for you.
Yeah.
It might not work for you. It might not work for a random person, but it might work for somebody, and then that person can develop a strategy from that strategy, so they can become financially secure in their own way. Because if you just try to copy what I do, you might like understand what I'm seeing, but you might not win all the time because you don't understand what my goal is with that trade. Or am I selling now? Am I buying now? I'm looking for a Favis again. Am I looking for order block? Or am I just waiting for the next day because then I know, oh, there's news. And then the next thing is going to happen. So you might see like, oh, why is he selling when I'm buying? But I can take this trade for a scalp. But it just doesn't work when you just copying people. Like you need to understand what you're doing.
I think it's good that you copy first. If you don't have time, of course you can you can join his group, but you really have to know how to do it, not just by copying the signals, right?
Yeah.
Because you also do live, right? Live.
I have my
training.
own Telegram channel where I put my signals, and then people can follow those signals. But also I provide live streams where people can watch me. They can dance with
Yeah,
me,
yeah,
sing
yeah.
with me. You've seen some of it, but it can be sometimes very funny.
Guys, search future Obitz. The spelling is future, of course, and then Obitz.
Yeah.
Obitz, future Obitz. So sa TikTok, YouTube, Telegram, it's better if you join him because he really an amazing trader. But that's what can I say. So let's talk about your strategy. So how
Yeah.
can you start? Especially those who you are trading. Okay, so medyo may alam na kayo pagdating sa trading and yung mga newbies. How do you start?
First of all, you need to understand that the market will always go up and down.
Yeah.
But it is a repetition. It is a repetition all the time. You will see it. If you look at the market, you have the green candles, that means bullish, the market is going up. You have the red candles, it's bearish, the market is going down. But what you will often see is that the market is doing repetition. It's like you see the same thing over and over again. There's something going up, there's something going down. So you notice that at some point the markets just shift and go up. That's when you have support and resistance. And you need to understand what support and resistance is. It's where there is a lot of buyers and sellers coming in at the same time. And they're fighting. It's like a war going on. Like, you're talking war, right?
Yep.
And it's just, they are fighting to see like who's gonna win the currency, like who's gonna are we gonna be like bullish, are we gonna be bearish? So once you have your support, it's when we're going up. Okay, the bull is like the bull people, they're gonna be much stronger. All the people who are buying, they're gonna take over the market. When you hit the resistance on top, that's when the sellers are becoming stronger and the sellers is taking over the market. So you need to identify the support and the resistance. And how you do that is by finding order blocks. So as you mentioned before, order blocks, what that is basically just two candles lining up in order, just next to each other. Maybe there's a little wick, maybe there's a little wick on top, maybe there's a little wick on the bottom, but mostly they're equally big, right? It can be like they're different kind of order blocks, but when you see it, it's like when you have these two candles and then the market goes opposite. So coming down, slowly coming down, then you have an order block and then you go up. That's your support. And then when the market goes up, you have the same two candles again and then the market goes down. That's your support and resistance. So once you have the support and resistance, you know your area of interest, right? That's the area where you're trading, where you're trying to find out, okay, are we going up or are we going down? And then you can either scalp, short-term trading, and it's basically just, you're not trading for long term, you're just getting into the market and out again really quickly. So you can buy the support or you can sell the resistance.
Okay. So usually, what time frame do you look at? Like, it depends on your strategy if you're gonna scalp or if you're gonna do it for long term.
I look at all time frames.
all time frames.
All time frames. Because if I see people looking at the 5 minute, the 15 minute, and the 1 hour because they want to do scalp. But what they don't understand is that there's just been some news on the 4 hour, right? And that is creating that bottom wick that we talked about like in the beginning, right? There'll be a candle, there'll be a bottom wick, and maybe that bottom wick is creating support to go up. But they're selling because they see on the lower time frame it's going down. So people get confused and be like, but I see it's red candle, it's going down, the market's going down, why isn't it working? And people get frustrated because they don't understand it. But it's very simple. The market has a structure and the market will always go up or down. But you need to look at all time frames to understand where the market is going. Because you only look at the lower time frames, you're gonna lose so much money. And trust me, I've been there. I've lost like $65,000 in the first 3 years of my trading journey.
Oh my God.
So
That's big.
it took me 4 years to understand the basics of trading because I had no mentor. There was no Marvin Favis, right? There was no Sonny. There was no like economy. There was nothing. Like it was just me and my computer.
Yeah, here's the thing, guys. So most of my friends, especially the pro traders, they've been to big challenges in their lives, especially losing trades. So it's part of the journey, right?
Always,
It's part of the journey. And then let's talk about the mindset, because here in trading, psychology is very important,
Yeah.
right? And the mindset. So what can you say about it? So we talk about the skills, and later we will talk about it again. But I wanna know how you handle your situation before, your challenges, especially those losing trades that you mentioned, and how did you overcome it?
Yeah. So as you know, trading is 80% mindset and only 20% skill.
Yeah.
So that means that everybody can do it. Everybody can learn to trade. But the difference between you and I, or somebody who's really good at trading and somebody who's not so good at trading, is can you overcome all these obstacles in your head saying, I can't do this, it's not gonna work, oh my god, I'm losing all my money, like, because there will come all these voices inside your head telling you that you're not good enough. Maybe it's coming from your childhood.
Yeah.
Maybe it's coming from, your parents or your brothers. Maybe you were bullied. Like somebody saying like, you can never become what you want. You say like, I want to become an astronaut. You can't do it. Your brothers and your parents, your cousins, they're all saying you can't do it. But of course you can do it. You just gotta stick to your strategy. You just gotta stick to your plan and overcome it. And you say, it's not easy to overcome it. For me, it's easy because I always, in every single morning, I look at myself in the mirror and I tell myself, I'm good enough.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. You need to find a way for you to understand the world is how the world is. And it's not going to be better unless you do something about it.
Yeah.
So if you're in a situation and you want to change those circumstances, you need to get out of that situation. And how do you do that? You see yourself, you vision yourself being like more wealthy, or have a happier life, or have a happy like family, or whatever you want. If you want to travel, if you want to have more time,
You have to believe it.
you have to believe it.
Yeah.
People use vision boards. People use like repetition. People use like mantra, yoga,
Yeah.
every different kind of
Wow.
things. I just look myself in the mirror and tell myself, I am good enough.
That's
right?
important, guys.
That's important. And,
Very important.
and you need to also like every time you have a struggle, every time you have an obstacle, then think about why did this happen? Analyze it, like with trading. You have
Yeah.
to analyze the situation and be like, how can I be better? How can I become better? A better version of yourself.
Yeah. So some of us guys, medyo hindi natin naseseryoso yung paggagawa ng vision board. Ito lagi ko sa inyo sinasabi, it's very important to make your vision board because nakikita mo yung goal mo eh. No, nakikita mo ano ba talaga yung mga hinihit mo. Parang basketball yan, kung hindi mo nakikita yung ring, hindi mo siya tatamaan. So what I'm trying to say, brother, is you really have to believe, make your dream board, believe in it, and then do something about it. And yung mga challenges na yan, guys, kasama talaga yun, even yung losing trades. But first, you have to believe because sino pa bang maniniwala sa'yo kundi sarili mo? And the battle is within yung sarili mo palagi. You have to be greater than kung sino ka last year. Lagi kang dapat di tumitigil sa growth, lalo na sa trading. So, brother, I love what you mentioned, yung
Human psychology. Human psychology. The most important thing is that you can change your mind, right? Your brain is like the motor on, your car, right? You can make it better. You can work on it. You can go to, I don't know much about cars, but like there's a car, what is called operator, what is called somebody who's fixing your car, right? And he's fixing your motor.
electrician.
Yeah, electrician, something like that, right? But he's gonna fix your car, right? And he can make it better. He can put a new motor in it, and you can do the same thing. You can train yourself to become better. You just need to change that human psychology, right? Because trading is all about human psychology.
Yeah.
It's the fear of missing out, right? FOMO.
FOMO.
You know FOMO, right? So if people are feeling they are missing out, they might do something impulsive. They might start a trade out of the sudden and then lose all their money.
Yeah.
When like the expert or me and my signals groups, like I tell them to buy and they're like, oh, but I can sell first, right? No. You need to understand the bigger picture.
And of course, the discipline is very important.
Discipline.
Because sometimes when you guys follow sa signals ni Future Obitz, you see that, okay, you have like 8 wins already, consecutive wins, but people, it's human nature to add the lot size, which is
Greed.
very
Greed.
yeah, which is very dangerous. Because sometimes you win, So your lot size is consistent, no? And then suddenly you said you want to increase your lot size like 5 to 10 lot size, and then suddenly that one trade yung pa yung losing trade.
Yeah.
So that's very dangerous. That's why discipline is very important.
And that's the thing as well. Like when I trade, I always use the same amount of lot size and the same amount of trades. So I'm gonna be quite frankly honest with you here. Like I use 40 trades of 0.15 every single time I take a huge trade. That's what I do. And what I then do is I simply go to TP1, and instead of closing all the trades and be like, I'm done, then I'm just moving my stop loss and closing partially of that trade. And you know that from my strategy as well. So the 0.15 becomes 0.1. The 0.1 becomes 0.05, etc. And then when you hit TP3, TP4, TP5, you're going to make money all the way. And because you move the stop loss, now you are risk-free.
Risk-free.
And that's so important because there are so many people who get so greedy and be like, Obitz, can I take another trade? Obitz, can I add more lot size? Can we take another trade? I'm like, you already won 4 trades. Why would you keep going? You're just going to do something impulsive. You're going to do something stupid, right?
Yeah. One thing I notice is you will not give signals unless there's an opportunity.
No.
Right?
Exactly.
So sometimes you will wait like how many hours, there's no trades. Sometimes one day, no trades.
Yeah.
But if he will give signals, it's kind of 80 to 85% you will win. But of course, you have to take profit. Yun yung sinasabi niya guys na he will give TP1, TP2, TP3. So, kunyari, nakuha mo na yung TP1, you can adjust yung stop loss mo para risk-free na yung trade. So, at least, wala ka ng problem. Kasi yung iba, some traders, they don't adjust their stop loss. So, it's a win already. So, sayang naman, di ba? It will hit your stop loss.
Yeah, it will come back. Yeah.
It will come back.
And that's also the part of the strategy, if we wanted to talk like a little bit more technical.
Yeah.
It's that 99% of all traders, what they do, they take 10 pips, 20 pips, 30 pips. They have like a TP1 and a TP2.
Yeah.
Only 2 TPs. They take the trade, they go a little bit up, hit TP1, they move the stop loss, and then they hit TP2, and that's the trade. They're done. They're finished. They make maybe $10, $20, $30, something like that. And some people who has like bigger lot size, of course, they can do like $100, $1,000. But can you imagine if they move the stop loss to where the market is not going to go anymore? Then it will never come back. And you can just keep moving your stop loss. So basically, my trading strategy, and the biggest lesson I can give you is that move your stop loss after you know that you're not going to return. Because if you hit TP1 and you just be like, okay, I'm going to move my stop loss to entry. But then you see there's a value gap right where you entered. Of course it's going to come back and fill that value gap because that's where all the buyers and sellers are fighting. Again, remember with the support and resistance? Support and resistance is actually found in most value gaps because that's when the market is going to turn. So what the value gaps is teaching you is that the market will always return. So guys, whenever you see a value gap, do not close your trade before you're sure that value gap has been filled. All right? Because if they do, they're just going to come up, TV1, and then come back again and then lose the money. And it's just like you go nowhere, right?
Crazy.
And that's why I keep making money because I'm not buying the support and resistance or selling the support and resistance. I am buying and selling the liquidity where the banks are getting in as well, right? And that's why I'm trying to find what we call liquidity grab. When we're coming down to take out all those stop losses from all the, the retail traders, Like they're gonna see, there's a lot of support here. We're gonna buy now, and then Obitz is gonna wait until you can there's liquidity and take all these stop losses and be like, get out of here, man, and then just take that money.
The traders will say, the market is attacking me.
But really, what's happening is that the market doesn't care about you.
Yeah.
It's really like people are coming up with all these excuses. They're saying like, the market is attacking me, the banks are after me, they're taking my money, this is a scam and everything. It's not a scam. It's like the most natural thing.
Yep.
It's the human law. It's the human nature. It's like it's like just there's support and resistance. You just gotta wait until the support is taken out. You have a liquidity grab coming up again. move your stop loss to that support, and then take it up to the
That's
next
it.
fair value gap. Wait until it comes down again, up towards the next fair value gap, and then move your stop loss again.
Nice. So your lot size is 0.15.
0.15 every single time.
0.15, oh, every single time, because sometimes when he gives signals, I always do 5 lots. So don't copy me. But anyway, brother, about economy,
Yeah.
that your Telegram group is connected with economy, right?
Yeah. So the thing about economy is that I love economy. I love Sonny. I love Hassan, and I want to do what I can to help the company as much as possible. I do this for free. I don't get anything out of it. Like you can say, I don't get any commission. I don't get any Hassan is not paying me. Economy is not paying me.
Okay, nice.
But I do get for the affiliate marketing, and you know how the affiliate marketing goes.
Yeah.
So for my team and for what we're doing together as a team, as a group, as a Telegram group, of course I'm gonna get some commission for that, for helping these people. But these people are also making money with my trades.
Nice.
So everyone else who is in the VIP group, if they're a part of the economy and they're paying to economy, then they can join my VIP group and get all the signals for free. So they can take Pluto's, they can take Monara, but they can also take my signals as long as they're just connected to your economy through the superhuman community.
Nice. So yun guys, if you really want to join Future Obitz group, you can just go to his YouTube channel, and then I'm sure he has his own links there. So visit
I got my
his
links.
So it's like a bonus thing. Of course, you're earning while trading, but of course there's a lot to it. No, there's an affiliate marketing. It's just like a community wherein you can ask questions, you can watch his live videos. So, do you want to promote something, brother? Or
Talking about the community and talking
Yeah.
about like promoting. Actually, I don't know when this is gonna come out, but we have the grand launch here in the Philippines.
Okay.
We want to impact 10,000 families, and people are gonna meet me. People are gonna meet Sonny. They're gonna meet the CEO. So many icons are gonna fly in, and people can meet these people, and they can talk to them, and they can see the grand launch. So the 25th of May,
25th.
we're gonna do this grand launch, and everybody there, when they become a part of the economy there, they can also become a part of my VIP there,
Okay.
and they can learn about affiliate marketing. They can learn about trading, and people can get also like trading from me. We can sit down, we can trade together.
Nice.
So I'm very, very excited for that event.
May 25.
Yes, but the promotion, check me out on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Telegram, Future Obitz all around. Keep it simple. I have my own website, futureobitz.com. So, yeah.
So, ayun guys, sobrang excited kung makapunta doon. Kaya lang ako mismo hindi ako makapunta because I'm going to the US. See you guys May 25 SMX Convention Center, and you will meet the master, Future Obitz. So, brother, thank you so much for your time, and thank you. Guys, galing pa siya ng Denmark para lang to share yung knowledge niya.
Go and follow all Marvin's social medias. Like, he's amazing. Like, I gotta be honest with you guys. I came here and it was just like, we just had a flow. Like, it was it felt very natural, right? It's like, we just having a conversation.
Actually, yun nga, nakafollow ako sa Telegram niya, and then I was fascinated by his strategy. And I told him, I really want to learn your strategy because it's so simple, no? It's not simple, but it's kind of, for me, it's easy to understand.
Yeah.
So, the good thing about Future Obitz, pwede niyang ituro yun na napakadali. Kung ako layman's term sa Tagalog, siya naman in English, you can understand him very easily. So that's why. And then I contacted him. I told him, let's collab. Like online, right? Like Zoom. But he told me that he's going here in the Philippines. So why not just drop here, go here, and let's do this podcast.
Can I add one thing?
You can add anything, brother.
Okay. So I wanted to also say that I know you are into music as well. I know you have your own studio here and everything, and maybe it's not the same genre, but like I also do music. I play guitar and piano, and I produce my own tracks and everything. And I recently just started getting into music again after many years. And yeah, I just
You're in Spotify, right?
I am
You're
in Spotify.
guys. Tulungan niyo naman si Obitz. Sa Spotify, Obitz. Hindi future Obitz Obitz lang siya sa
Obitz.
Spotify. Ang lupit. Maybe in the future, we can collab, right? Like a
Yeah.
Filipino-English.
Or you can do a rap and I can sing and play the guitar.
Yep.
That would be so.
Siya yung pinaka, you're gonna be the hook or the chorus.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna be the rap. Basta yun.
I would love that. Like we can, you know what? We can set up a music video where we're standing on a boat. You're gonna have like a G, like a golden, like a chain
Like
here.
a chain.
Then with like a Marvin MF, and then we're just gonna stand on the boat, be like, yeah.
So I'm gonna have to rent a yacht for that one.
Or I will do it.
Maybe in the
Maybe we
future.
both do it.
How long will you stay here in the Philippines?
I'm leaving the 28th of May, so we're gonna have the grand launch.
Oh,
And then-
very short lang.
Yeah, and we're gonna have a trading boot camp, either the 26th or the 27th, and then I'm actually gonna go to Indonesia, to Bali and Ubud.
Okay. Ubud, nice.
So
nice,
I
nice.
have a team in Indonesia as well. So
Okay.
I'm like you. I'm travel around the world. Like I know
Yeah,
you're
that's
also
life.
gonna travel.
That's life. That's the benefit of a trader. You can trade anywhere. So brother, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you coming here in my studio, especially here in the Philippines for the Filipinos. Guys, you should follow Future Obitz kasi ang dami talaga matututunan sa kanya. Hindi ako nagbibiro. Like ako mismo, matagal ako nag-trade. I've been trading for 9 years already, but I'm still learning every day. So, ang dami ko nakukuha sa kanya ng mga info. So, follow him. Thank you.
Thank you
brother.
so much for inviting me.
Thank you so much, brother. Thank you. Peace.